We're pumped.
Good, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's such a good time coming over from the UK where we kind of made these songs in our bedroom, and then getting to Mexico City and arriving and there's just fans standing around the stage like with signs, and just the fact it's reached these people is surreal. We're kind of still getting used to it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. It was like a really wild day, and I haven't really processed it. It's because I'm from Estonia, so Mexico is really far away. And yeah, just to see that some people know our songs here is kind of wild. And then the whole experience of like being backstage with all these like awesome bands and walking to see Paul McCartney with Beck, like kind of like just like there, and Big Pig, and like it's just wow. Yeah, just like to be in this lineup is kind of like
yeah.
Yeah, it's been really lovely to see people connecting with the music, and it's just been very fast. Mm-hmm. And I guess it's more about like I feel like we're finding our people, to our community, to have lovely times with at gigs and have good chats with after the gigs, and it's been really lovely. Yeah.
Well, it started as kind of a production project. We all made music individually, and then we all lived together in the same house in London, and very organically started making music together, kind of merging our projects together. And it very organically we made an EP, and then it's just grown from there.
It's all just sort of happened.
Yeah, it happened.
I don't know how to put it like.
Very, very naturally.
Yeah.
Well, it's a competition.
It is a competition. Yeah, we're just like. We haven't really thought about that, to be honest.
I think we all express it in different sort of ways. Actually, that's
true,
kind of we sort of find these places to go to. Like, I think certainly Iiris has explored in terms of philosophy, and you're like really in a kind of period of time exploring like the existentialists and people before that. So you had the capacity to like sort of communicate it.
No, but that's the thing. Is like with music, sometimes the meaning of what is it? What was the quote? The quote was that everything that knows what life is, words cannot express what. What? How do I say? How was the thing? It was called like something like everything knows existence except for language. Like everything we put into words is kind of a model of the world. Whilst through music, I guess you can access the more immediate sensory reality. There's always ways to grow.
Yeah, we're working on an album, and that will be our biggest project yet. And that will be the most kind of the longest journey we can kind of weave with a project. So like that's an ambitious thing to take on, I think, for us, that we've never done before.
Yeah, because we've only released EPs, which I find is a really nice, compact, little format.
It's a good size. You can be consistent and concise over. Like you can channel this idea. So to take that across 12 or 13 songs is like that's almost the journey. We have the songs kind of already, really. So it's finding the best way of weaving this narrative and these concepts through it in a way which is cohesive. Yeah. So a lot of these, we've wrote them over so many years. It's like, how do you make it a solid, concise piece of work?
Yeah, and our creativity is kind of more like because
we're not that yet.
Yeah, so it's really like, how do we kind of make sense of it all? So I guess we're gonna have some time in Mexico. We're gonna like disconnect, and we're gonna work on some music.
Yeah. Well, we were just saying it's probably one of the most beautiful cities we've ever been to.
I think so. I think there's so much nature here. And like, you know, all the trees just coming up everywhere, it just feels like the city is very in tune with the surroundings, and it's one of the most beautiful cities I've ever walked around.
Yeah, really happy to be here, really. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Okay.
Yeah.